I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day. I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah. Cause every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Forever, my lady, like Jodeci. You see your body keep controlling me, and I'm trying to get it popping like it's ecstasy. But your body should stay close to me. We gon' get it poppin', we gon' get it poppin' and soaking wet, fuck around. Got your girls, man, they all upset. Where you at? Where you at? Where you been spending time? Got a man, I always hit you up, but you not around. I be your not a man, I'll hit you up on the phone. I'm head down to pick you up, baby girl, when you all alone. I wanna call you up, but I can't do that shit. Come over here, baby, you the one I'm rolling with. You the one I'm fooling with. I spend the hours, 1,000 flowers and tuna fish. Baby girl, you the only one that I'm dealing with. I swear to God, the MC Hammer catch you too legit. And didn't know that you my mama mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. And didn't know that you my mama mia. Baby girl, you picture perfect like the Mona Lisa. Take you out to France, do it a little dance. Telling me that you love me, you posting it on the gram. Baby girl, I got plans for you. Better yet, I made plans for two. Take your time, let me admire you. And baby girl, we get it poppin' like we supposed to do. We can stop from the stairs, girl, I promise an hour. After we done, we should raise. We can jump in the shower. I'll tell the world that it's yours, baby girl, that it's ours. Anything that you need in life, baby, I got you. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when times get tough, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Baby girl, you the one, boo. Cause you to be the one when times get tough, I turn to. Girl, I really love and I do admire you. You the one that I need. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna lay your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna lay your body, girl, in every single way. We have to tell it and we getting it on. Baby girl, tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, right. We can stuff on the bed, bath and beyond. Baby girl, tell me what you into. Yeah, cause every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way. Every day and night, every night and day, I wanna love your body, girl, in every single way.
Business owner, they have some.
Wow, you get wow. You hear about the app in Liberia called Minida right here?
Minida, what Minida got to do anything?
Minida is a ride-sharing app in Liberia that making transportation so easy. You can download the Minida app on your phone and be able to request bike, taxi, keke, big bus, small bus all around Liberia. And the good thing about it, every time you open Minida app, Minida will always provide you your pickup address. All you have to enter is your destination address. Destination address simply means where you are going.
So I need internet service?
Yeah, you get. Of course, you need internet service. You have to be able to use your internet service and download Google Maps first. Secondly, you have to go into your phone settings and turn on your location. And then you download Minida app and begin to request ride all across Liberia. We're all fighting for a car and we're all standing long time on the road.
So how do I connect the drivers?
You get it very easy. The drivers will also sign up and follow the same instruction I'm telling you now. They would be able to turn on the location in the phone settings and download Google Map and download Minida Driver app. And then the moment you make a request, the driver will be able to receive your ride request. And another good thing is your family members and your friends from all around the world can be able to request ride for you in Liberia. You get.
So how do I pay?
You get. All you can pay with is your bank card, and you can pay with Lone Star or Orange Mobile Money.
Is that easy?
Yeah, that's how easy it is. You get.
So Minida transportation made easy. Oh, Thank you, my brother. Let me go download my app, yeah. Hey, transportation may easy, oh.
For more information on how to download Minaida app and use Minaida app, you could go over to YouTube and search Minaida Liberia.
Pennsylvania residents, we got good news for you. Are you interested in boosting your career or moving to the next level? Reach out to us at Excellence Staffing and Global at 267-461-7460 and take advantage of our training services and become either a certified nursing assistant CNA or database administrator DBA. We have a team of experts that can prepare you for your next level. Register now or call 267-461-7460 and get a 25% discount with promo code ESG2022 for our certified nursing assistant training or our database administrator training. Registration ends on December 31, 2022. Training cost is absolutely affordable. It's Excellence Staffing and Global, powering workforce with excellence. Remember to call us now at 267-461-7460.
Are you looking for auto insurance, home insurance, and life insurance? Or a business owner looking to insure your business? Well, we can help you with that. At Patience NOAA Insurance, we know that insurance is hard to understand. That is why, as an independent insurance agency, we work with you to find tailor-made insurance for you or your business with the multiple insurance companies we work with. Whether you are looking for general liability, professional liability, workers' compensation, business auto, trucking insurance, personal auto insurance, home insurance, or life insurance, we are here for you to help you find coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Visit our website at patienceNOAHINS.com or give us a call at 508-321-2083. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or TikTok at Patience NOAA Insurance.
Are you a member of an alumni association, an organization, a public or business agency, or a political party in Liberia or any part of the world? I have good news for you. You can now have your own private social community just like Facebook, exclusively for members of your organization. Your members will be able to download your social app from the Google or App Store or go directly on your mobile-friendly website, sign up, get verified, and start interacting with other members of your community just like Facebook. If you are tired of intruders invading your organization's private Facebook groups, then it's time to get an online social community of your own that will look and function just like Facebook. And you will only need to buy us a soft drink once a year for annual hosting and maintenance. We don't charge you. You pay what you can afford. We take care of everything else. Now you don't have to worry about Facebook banning you anymore. Call or WhatsApp +231-886-511-933 or call +1-307-8777-110. Let's get your social community on the road just like Facebook.
Don't sleep, come.
When you talk durable, environmental friendly, and an all-weather surface smoothener, the only name that comes to mind is Zize Quality Paints. Zize Quality Paints come in all color and is produced in the USA. You don't have to worry anymore because with Zize Quality Paints, you can change from oil to water-based paint with no damage to your wall or surface. And also, Zize Paint doesn't peel your wall. The good news is we can customize your paint based on your preference. Locate our offices in Police Academy Junction, RRA Highway, and our newly opened branch at LMC Junction, St. Paul Bridge, Bourgeois Island. For the first of its kind in Liberia, Zize Quality Group of Companies Incorporated introduces the Painter Referral Cash Commission. Professional painters can earn referral cash commission ranging from $5 to $375 when your client buy minimum total sale value greater than $200 per transaction. This offer runs from September 5th, 2022 to December 31st, 2022. Interested professional painters can contact any of our Zize Quality Paint store locations. This is our way of appreciating our valued professional painters for their support and continuous commitment to doing business with us. The qualification is just simple. You must be a professional painter. Referral cash commission is based on per transaction and not on accumulated purchases. For more information, call phone numbers 0777 366 142 or 0555 386 177. Zize Quality Paints. Give your property a shine.
Let me see you.
Are you in search of a credible, trustworthy, and professional real estate company? Well, your answer is yes. Realty Liberia Corporation is a solution to all your real estate needs. They provide real estate management, broker the sale or purchase of real properties, facilitate real property rental arrangements. They do property appraisals and title searches. Their effective and competent U.S. trained team boasts of over 30 years of experience working in the residential and commercial real estate space of America. They are a 100% Liberian-owned company located ideally on 4th Street Sinker in the Oregon compound. They can be reached on cell phone numbers +231 888 282 828 or 231 775 282 828. They are found on the internet at www.realtyliberia.com. Ladies and gentlemen, stop by today at your 4th Street Sinker office and tell them Henry Costa sent you.
Do you need a car?
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sycamore Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sycamore Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sycamore Motors on the UN Drive at Town, Bushra Island, or call Sycamore Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sycamore Motors, drive with confidence.
Folks, today is the 25th day of November 2022. The time is 5:30 in Wilmington, Delaware. Sorry, in Bed, Delaware. Right across Delaware. On the entire East Coast, it's 5:30 a.m. Make that 5:31 now, and it is 10:31 in Liberia. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends where you are. It's good to be here. Today is Black Friday, as it is called. This is when people queue up, park out in long lines, waiting to be the first to enter their favorite store to buy their favorite things and whatever. And I've never done that before. I've never done that. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. It's good to be here with you this morning.
Very good. Did you hear about the Cameroonian player who now plays for Switzerland? And in yesterday's game between Switzerland and his birth country of Cameroon, he scored the lone goal, or one of the goals against Cameroon that defeated his home country. Did you hear what it did to him, Parker?
Yep. They went at his place in Cameroon, stoned it, tore down some things, you know.
I saw a short video of that. I think they call him Mbolo or something like that.
Yeah.
So this guy, of course, was born in Cameroon, became a Swiss citizen, and now plays with the Swiss national football team. So yesterday he scored a goal. But here's the thing, Barker. They say he did not
He did not celebrate after scoring the goal.
No, he did not. I watched the game. He did not celebrate.
Why do you think he did not celebrate after he scored, like on his birthday?
Yeah, because that's normally happen not only for a country team, even your club team that you started your career on, or that you've been playing for. When you leave from that club team, once you score on them, you don't celebrate.
So the guy scored yesterday on Cameroon, and Cameroon went down to Switzerland. Apparently, that's what is even more painful because the Cameroonians were not able to redeem that goal. So they went to his house, and I saw angry youths throwing stones at his house in Cameroon. I believe his house or his family's house or something like that. So, but the thing is, why do you think these African players look at some of these teams, Waka? Look at Ecuador, for example, right? They played the first game against Qatar, the opening match. Ecuador's population is 11% of Ecuador's population is black. That's about 1 point something million Ecuadorians. But most of their team is black. Even Qatar, did you see a lot of black guys playing for Qatar?
Yeah, Qatar, even France.
The French national team looks like an African team.
Yo, dominant.
But, let me ask you a question. Look, Africa is we are a bunch of refugees. That's what we are, Waka. You know, our best and brightest. This is what brain drain does. And people, when you hear about brain drain, you think it's just because it's just engineers and doctors and lawyers and you name it. No, brain drain. It goes. It extends as far as sports. The best and brightest players are playing for other countries, European countries, and Middle Eastern countries who can afford to pay them. This is what happens when your countries, the African countries, have useless leaders who don't have good opportunities for their people, and they seek greener pastures in other countries. Then you get mad, you Africans, when you see somebody who was born in you know the thing about Africans, we're so not fair. If you put 10 Africans down here and ask them, would you want to play for the US national team or you want to play for the Ghanaian national team? Waka, guess what? Most of them will tell you they want to play for the American national team.
Yeah.
Most of them will tell you they want to play for the Belgian or the German or the Dutch national team because they know that they would be playing in a better football program than their own birth country. So leave the players alone. You look at a guy like Balotelli.
Yep. But
Balotelli is Italian. That man is blacker than most of you black-skinned African people. But he's playing for, he's an Italian citizen. Balotelli. You see him looking just some kind of boy meat. When you're roasting the meat, you burn. But so the point I'm making is that it's your fault. Africa is your fault. Leave the players alone. I see someone then get mad. Why Team Weah didn't play for Liberia? Hello, a useless country like Liberia? Why would somebody risk what? If Team Weah had played for Liberia, would he have the opportunity to ever play in the World Cup?
No.
Not in our lifetime. Not in our lifetime. So leave the players alone. It's their choice. When the day you get it right, the day you decide to have a decent government, to have a decent football program. Team Weah's father is president of Liberia. One of the most useless presidents we've ever had. George Weah was made by football. But what has George Weah given to football? What has he? He has, in fact, football was better on Ellen than on Weah. Do you agree? I'm not an Ellen Knight.
Yeah.
You all know that. I don't like Ellen. But the truth of the matter is that our football program was better under Elling than it is under George Weah. So George Weah doesn't care. The man who was made by football, what legacy is he leaving? He's the president of the republic. What legacy is he leaving in the football arena? We don't have a decent football program at all. Then some of you are mad. I see some of you throwing tantrums. Oh, Timothy Weah. Timothy Weah is a grown man. He has the right to play for any side. He chooses not to play for Liberia because his father is a useless man, and he knows that very well. And his father has not made any investment in football in the country. So, I can appreciate Timothy Weah and at the same time deal with his useless father, George Weah. We can do that because we're talking about Timothy Weah playing football, okay? It's not politics. You remember when George Weah, when Smith Tobe went on radio, and said that the 9th Street mansion that George Weah was building horribly overnight was Timothy Weah's project? You remember what happened that time, Baka? You finish the story. What happened?
His mother called George Weah and told George Weah that your deputy presidential press secretary in presence of Smith Tobe, you better call him to make the clarification that the horse doesn't belong to my son. Like he made a clarification. And the next day, once after announcing it today, the next day, Smith Tobe got on the radio to clarify that, the horse doesn't belong to Timothy Weah, is for the president, George Manuel Weah. This is because...
You know why they did that? Because Timothy Weah didn't want to be in their fries.
Yes.
Because Timothy Weah is an American citizen. He has his career. He never declared that house as his. He never stated on his tax filings that he owns a house in Liberia. So for his father's press secretary to go on national radio and claim that Timothy Weah was building a house in Liberia worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, Timothy Weah did not want to be involved with that. He made them retract that statement that the house is for Timothy Weah. So leave Timothy Weah alone. Let him play for whatever country he wants to play for. All the other players. Somebody was telling me Betty Pelle's son plays for Ghana, but he was born in France. So what?
Costa Zidane from Algeria, he played for France. Even enough African countries that are way here.
Many of the players play for European countries. Yes,
for European countries. Then what's about us?
Didn't George Weah become a French citizen?
Yeah, he did.
When he played for AS Monaco, or PSG, one of those teams, George Weah became a French citizen. Do you know we could have lost George Weah to France? We could have lost George Weah to France. He admitted. So please don't take your politics. You, as your country, you refuse to improve your country. You refuse to improve your country, to improve your program. But then you want me, as a private citizen, to go and where I go to further myself abroad, I should come and play for you when I can play for a better country, that I have a better shot to advance my career. No, don't bring that nonsense to me. I don't agree with that. So all the people running around talking about, why the man play for a birth country? That's nonsense. Let me tell you something. Many Liberians right now, if they could play, if they had a choice to choose between, let me go to a different thing. If Liberia and America were fighting war, the many Liberians who are in the U.S. military, when they send them to Liberia, they will fight for America against Liberia. If Liberia and America went to war, which is something that would never ever happen, because Liberia would never declare war against America or would never provoke America to war. But if Liberia and America ever went to war, there are many of your brothers and sisters that will fight for the Americans against Liberia. You will see.
Costa,
sorry, I'm fighting for Uncle's hell.
Yeah, Costa, our focus as Liberians should be directed at the president. Honor a footballing president. The national team, the Lone Star, can make any impact in soccer. And then our budget that were way, up under the early administration was cut down by George Weah administration. A footballing president. So what can we boast of? A Ballon d'Or
Yeah. They won't blame the son while the son not playing for Liberia. Can you imagine?
Those are some of the things that we should be looking at. Let's forget about Tumete. Tumete is he grew up in America, he lived his life in America, and he chose to play for America.
It's not even
but
somebody. Timothy was not even born in Liberia. Timothy was born in New York. He grew up in America. Timothy probably has never spent even a whole month in Liberia. He's never spent a whole month in Liberia. Yeah. So y'all leave the man alone. Who want to play for Liberia? If I could play football, you think I'll play for Liberia? If I could play football, I would not play for Liberia. You expect footballers to be patriotic. Footballers should be patriotic. But the leaders you vote for should not be patriotic. And you understand, that how did I bring out? You vote for useless people like John there. Prince Johnson there, all kind of people you vote for. But then you expect the footballers to sacrifice their career for your country. Whereas your politicians are useless. John Weah can take 1.5 million to go for 2 months abroad. The national team, not even get correct bus to go practice.
No.
Nothing.
No.
They didn't even get place of camp. But you want to talk about national team. If America and Liberia go to war, plenty of my men I know in the American army will fight for America. If you're thinking I'm joking, you just declare war on America. Look, this is what happens, when you refuse to improve your country, your people will scatter all over the world to seek greener pastures. Look at the beginning here, Alfonso Davis. And you know what the thing about Liberia, they never care about you until you shine somewhere else.
You shine. That's it.
Liberia never cares about Bouaka Kamara until the day they hear they say, oh, Bouaka not make a peak somewhere, oh, Bouaka a peace star. They say, oh, but you know that man, I say. But when Bouaka was home, they never bothered to support Bouaka. Come on, man, y'all leave people alone. Alfonso Davis, have you heard that Piki one day say, he talk about Liberia, Bouaka?
Yeah.
That Piki is even more successful than Timothy Weah. Alfonso Davis is left back. He plays for Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich. This is a serious French team. I mean, a German team. Bayern Munich. You know, Alfonso Davis one day said Liberia. No. His parents are Liberians and all. When that poor boy who made the NFL the last time, the Talo Kui or something like that. We interviewed his mother here the last time. Liberians never support you. They never care about you. In fact, most Liberians don't even believe you will succeed. Liberians are small-minded people. They never support you until the day you succeed. Then they say, "Hey, that man, a Liberian man. Hey, Liberian man, you're not doing nothing for a country like Liberia." That's why some people don't care. Take Rachel Dennis, for example. Rachel Dennis is because Rachel does not classify himself as a Liberian citizen. He says he's an American. Rachel Dennis is of Liberian heritage. He was born in Liberia. He was born in Liberia. His father is from Kirisburg. Rachel Dennis, his mother Mary Dennis, and his friend Yima Tupman, they founded their company, Sunday Brands. They want to sell, you know what they call donut grease, Bwaga? Donut grease.
Yeah, I know donut grease.
They make all kinds of products for brown-skinned women, African women, hair products. Okay. They sold their company a couple of years ago, I think for $1.4 billion. They sold their company to Unilever, this huge Dutch conglomerate. And Rachel Dennis is worth well over $500 million. Sometimes, Bwaga, I used to talk to Rachel way back in the day. He and I haven't spoken in a long time. I used to actually, my late foster brother John Dennis and we used to stay in Rachel's father's house on GSA Road. His late father had a big house there. We used to take care of the house, a massive house. You know, the house is on the GSA Road, Bwaga. Richelieu's father's house. Richelieu used to stay in our house when he was in Liberia. So we used to take care of the house for Richelieu. But Parker, here is the thing, right? There were times I used to think, and I still do. There are times I still think, Richelieu could do something in Liberia. Richelieu's got all this money. A couple of years ago, Parker, Richelieu established a $100 million fund. When the Unilever purchase was made, they established a $100 million fund for Black female entrepreneurs. $100 million, Parker. Richelieu is so rich. I'm told Richelieu has a car collection. His car collection, is well over, I think, 40 or 50 million dollars. Did you hear what I said?
Wow.
His private car collection. Now, that's how rich Richelieu Dennis is. But Richelieu has not done anything in Liberia at all. Zero, nada. The same thing with Yiman Tubman. Nothing. Yiman Tubman's brother, I've actually met Yiman. I met Yima. I haven't met Richelieu, but I've met Yima. I met Yima when they were celebrating their father's birthday a couple of years ago. You remember that place called Scarlet? Yima's brother is my good friend, Tattoo, Robert Tubman. Very decent guy. And Yima is a very nice guy. But you can't blame these guys, Bwaka. You want these guys to bring their millions and invest it in a country where by the time you arrive at RIA, the first thing they're gonna start asking you, what you bring? How much you get? Even to get your company registered, they're gonna be asking you to pay them bribe to get this one, to get that. Liberia is discouraging.
Absolutely.
It's a discouraging country. So when you want to be hard on somebody who has succeeded abroad but has not come back to Liberia to do anything there, you have to think about how frustrating the country is, especially for Liberians. So, this is when I get to the point where I start making excuses for Richelieu Dennis and Yiman Tubman. I can't blame them. I can't blame them. The country is frustrating. It's disappointing. You see, Mamelo Ghana sold a company for $1.4 billion. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Well, they say, why you coming to Liberia? Well, you see, kind of Liberia, everybody be thinking, say, you go to the government ministry to get your people, they start thinking that they're doing you a favor. I mean, seriously, you think you're doing Richelieu Dennis or Yiman Tubman? Do you think you would be doing them a favor? Huh? Do you think they don't need Liberia? But do you know where they bring their donor grease from? The products they make, the donor grease that they use as the primary material to make the product. Do you know the donor grease does not even come from Liberia? They bring the donor grease from France. I read, I think, somewhere that the donor grease is produced in France. Hello? I mean, yeah, I was thinking donor grease was sort of from Africa, but I'm told the best donor grease comes from France.
For me, I've been thinking it's from right here, Liberia, sir. Because
right.
it's only on the
market. I'm telling you. So, Liberia is frustrating. It really, really is. If I saw Bwaga right now, Bwaga won the jackpot. He got hundreds of millions of dollars. And he said he wanted to go to Liberia to do business. I would tell Bwaga to not go to Liberia right now to do business. I would say wait until this government leaves power and see. Wait and see what the new government does when they come to power before you do anything in Liberia. Bwaga, I know many Liberians who have gone to Liberia to do business, and they have been frustrated. Bwaga, do you know how many people, I'm not talking about rich people, just ordinary people. Do you know how many people who ship containers to Liberia have stopped? Huh?
Yeah.
They have stopped shipping containers to Liberia because it's frustrating, Bwaga. It is a nightmare. Liberia discourages you. Oh, it's hard. We're going to move on to something else. The NEC, the National Elections Commission. There is a problem there, folks. There is a problem there. There's a new company that was selected by the National Elections Commission. Laxton. Do you know, I have this document here. I'm going to send it to you right now. They have said that they cannot prepare this stuff. Huh? They will not be able to do, to prepare and bring the logistics in town Yeah, my brother Dwalu, yeah. Dwalu on the show. Angasi O.A. Dwalu. One day I remember Dwalu called me a couple of years ago. I believe this was 2019. We had a long call. I was in New York. I had gone for this program. And Dwalu and I spoke at length. This guy shared his ordeal with me. This guy has a fairly decent life here in the United States. He lives in Massachusetts. He got up one day and said, oh, I want to go back home and do something, do business in my country. Yeah, Dwalu there. Dwalu was frustrated. They drilled him. He lost a lot of money. He came back here. They think they're doing you a favor. When you go to Liberia, they think they're doing you a favor. But you carry a hard-earned money to Liberia to help the country. And they start thinking that they're doing you a favor. You have nothing to offer. You got a poor, small population, a terrible infrastructure, no electricity, no decent internet, extremely poor purchasing power. There's nothing attractive about investing in Liberia, just so you all know. Nothing you have. Why should I come to Liberia when I can go to Ghana now? Why? What do you have? You have nothing. Sit down. Be humble. Like Kendra Lamar said, you all Liberians, you act like somebody's coming. You have nothing to offer. You are so poor, you have nothing to offer. Nothing you have to offer. So when investors come to your country, don't treat them like you owe, that you're doing them a favor. You're not. Instead, they're doing you a favor because there are tons of other places they can go. There is nothing unique about Liberia. Nothing unique about you. Your economy is so damn small. You open one store somewhere, but how many people can even afford to buy in the store?
Nothing.
Exactly. Not only are you so small, if you were small and you had huge purchasing power, it would make sense. But you're small and you're poor. The disadvantages are too many. But you treat investors like they're doing, my man, you come to my country here. My man, go sit down there, come in. And the minister on the phone, wait for the minister. Who the hell you are? You are a minister in a third world backwater country. Nothing attractive about Liberia. You know, sometimes when people think I don't love the country, I'm hurt about the way my country is. That's why I tell you the truth. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it so you can feel fine. Liberia is a complete backwater, terrible place to go. So let's go back to this thing. I just wanted to share Brother Dwalu's story with y'all. How he lost a whole lot of money in Liberia, got frustrated, got on a plane, and came back to America. Now, this thing here is from PPCC, this document right here. I just sent it to you. You see it?
Yeah.
Let me read it, folks. Listen to this, what we're about to read. They will shock you. We're told that next week, the National Elections Commission will announce that voter registration will not commence on the date that they said it would commence. Did you hear what I just said? Next week, the National Elections Commission will announce that voter registration will not commence on the date that they said it would commence. Yeah. Because they are not ready. The company they chose, they are not ready. The company they chose, they finally selected, the company is saying that they will not be able to provide, to deliver the logistics.
Yeah, materials and whatsoever.
In the time they expect. They're looking at 5 months. Let me read it for you. The PPCC, upon review of next submissions, states the below observations. Listen to this. Number one, that the recommended bidder, Laxton Group, proposed delivery period is approximately 5 months for the supply and delivery of the biometric equipment, software and materials, and such is not aligned with new adjusted timelines for delivery and stated date period of February 2023 for the voter registration exercise as indicated in next submissions. Fellow Liberians, there you go. Fellow Liberians, Laxton Group is saying that they will not be prepared to deliver these materials anytime soon.
Yeah, in a time that Neg is talking about.
Yeah.
Neg talking about starting the process with
the last time. We told you repeatedly, over and over and over again, that these people would delay, until finally they will come back and tell us they are postponing the exercise or they can no longer do biometric.
Biometric, yeah.
Next week, as I have been informed, the Elections Commission, the Elections Commission will inform us that they cannot begin the voter registration on the date that was announced. Yeah, because the company they selected said 5 months is what they need to deliver all the materials. 5 months. Do you know how long 5 months is? You're talking December, January, February, March, April. This is April of next year, a few months before campaign officially begins. What did I tell you? I told you that we were going to run into trouble. This is not rocket science. But I feel vindicated because I told you that these people were dragging their feet, perhaps deliberately, so that ultimately they can say we cannot do biometric, or they will say we cannot begin the voter registration when we say we will begin the voter registration. Fellow Liberians, this is the calamity that we are in. Okay? That's it.
And Costa, this is a setback to us, most especially our elections. We have other things to be doing from now to December, January, everything. In February, we should start the voter registration process. Now, the vendor is saying that, no, we can do it in February. You guys have to give us 5 months to bring in country all the materials and start the process within a 5-month time period. So just to bring the materials, we should give them 5 months to start the process, to teach those that will go and do everything. That will take additional 1 or 2 months. So you see, so we're not just talking about the 5 months here. We should be adding a month or 2 to it to go through the training, to disperse the material from place to place. All of these things we have to take into consideration. So we have this old lady that wear the angry weave every day, Deviata Brown Lassin, and then she sits there, run our country on her own term. When we should be pushing ahead, she's there bringing up backward. Where are we headed to as country? Deviata is doing everything possible that we shouldn't go the biometric way, Costa. That's just what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She's playing her card very well.
She's not doing it alone, Boga. She's acting under instructions from George Weah. So we're told that next week, the vendor will announce, NEC will announce that they will not be commencing the voter registration on the date that was announced. Yeah, that is what we're told. That is what we're told. And the reason is simple. The reason is because the vendor has said in their submission, their bid proposal, that they cannot deliver their materials in a few weeks. They cannot. So forget it. Now, a lot of Liberians, I don't know the number, but I know a lot of people bought their plane tickets. A lot of Liberians in the diaspora bought their plane tickets, took time off work, or put in excuses to be able to go to Liberia to register so that they may be able to vote in the elections in 2023. Unfortunately, those Liberians just might not be able to do that, to go to Liberia to register. This is what you get, folks, when you are governed by an incompetent leader. This is what you get. When corruption is rife, this is what you get. You know what causes this problem, Bogai? Corruption is what causes problem. Corruption. Had Deviata Brown Lansana worked with her colleagues to go ahead and select the best company possible a few months ago, Okay, we would not be at this point. You know, we said this thing for weeks, months. In fact, we've been talking about this thing for the last 2 months. A lot of people thought we're just talking. Here we are. The company, the PPCC has said in her observation that Laxton Group said they would not be able to provide the materials. But you know what? Here is the thing again. Laxton Group, the company that was selected, the vendor, in their bid proposal must have informed the NEC that they would not be able to provide the materials in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And they were looking at delivery of the equipment and software in 5 months. So Deviata Brown must have seen that. Yet they went ahead and they submitted their name to the PPCC. Even though Laxton Group said they cannot supply the materials now, but it's okay. They still submitted their name, okay, to the PPCC.
Because
to the PPCC.
Costa, she know what she's doing. She know exactly what she's doing. She saw that portion of the document that was submitted to her by Lanston, and she saw that part of it. Lanston telling her that we can't do this work within the time frame.
What are you talking about? Delivery, you're talking about timeline. If the vendor is telling you that we cannot supply these materials in the, no sooner than 5 months from now, then you have to know that is key. When you award a contract to a vendor, you want to ensure that the vendor has a technical financial capacity to deliver. You want to ensure that the timeline can be met, or the timeline that you set can be met. But you think they don't know? They knew. Laxton must have told them in their bid proposal, which is why PPCC has observed that Laxton will not supply these materials. Now, PPCC is the one telling Deviata Brown Lasana in this document that we just read for you that this is our observation. Your stated timeline will not be met if you go with Laxton. So how can you submit to us a vendor when the vendor is telling you that we will not supply you until after, the earliest possible time we can supply you is 5 months. And you have a timeline that contradicts, that conflicts with that timeline that the vendor has provided you. And you still go ahead and you submit their name to the PPCC without any explanation?
Costa, what making me laugh behind the microphone is that Deviata know within herself that this is the time frame that the people gave her, and then when she submitted like to say it's no problem. When she submitted it to the PPCC, so the PPCC now saw that portion of that document and then sent it back to her saying that this time frame that we see in the document here, you know that it's not good for us. You know that we can't work within the time frame, and then you accepted this from Lanston and sent a document to
PPCC.
And submitted it to PPCC.
And when it's submitted to PPCC, they didn't even make an annotation to say to PPCC, okay, we have worked out this new thing here with the so. And look, yeah, forget it. The election here, just forget it. Just forget it. But here's the thing: if the election is not held when it should be held, we will run into trouble, constitutional crisis. So they will hold it. They will hold the election. They will find a way to do it. Even if they don't do it right, they will find a way. They will find a way to do it. They know that if the election is not held, if inauguration does not happen on January whatever date, 2024, Mr. Weah will have to step down from power. So they will find a way, but the elections will be chaotic. The processes leading to the elections will be chaotic. These people are trying to do this so they can revert us to the old system, what they call the OM something. The OM, what they call it? The ORM. The ORM system is the old system. That's the one we've been using forever. So we're trying to migrate to the biometric, which is advanced, which is virtually cheat proof. But they say the guys don't want it. From the very onset, when the donors offered that they will pay for us to migrate from the ORM to the biometric system, the government resisted. They didn't want it. They privately resisted it. But the donor said, well, we don't care whether you want it or not. We will pay for it, and we're moving to this system. So guess what? Apparently the government puts out and said, you know what? We'll find a strategy. Since we told them that we don't want it, and they shove it down our throats, so we'll find a way around it. We'll drag our feet. The other brand Lasana, go ahead, deploy a strategy so that we can frustrate their efforts. Essentially, that's what they're doing. Because the donors are just sitting there waiting for them to do this process, but they are frustrating our donor partners, the Americans and the Europeans. Now, we have a vendor that says that the election materials will not be provided. I mean, the election materials will not be delivered to the country, not for another 3, 4, 5 months. Yeah. So what happens? So you mean we're going to be talking voter registration by April? Because that's when the vendor said they're going to provide the materials by April. Yeah, the vendor said by April of next year. And what? Yeah. Campaign opens September 4th, according to the timeline. September 4th, 2023 is when campaign opens. So you'll be doing voter registration while campaign is on? But guys, this is absolute nonsense. Now, let's go to the passport scandal. Everything out of the country is bad. That guy that had our passport that was arrested at the airport in Istanbul, Turkey. The guy who committed suicide with our passport. The WAMA, the organization which is like the equivalent of the IMF. WAMA is an organ, is a monetary financial arm of ECOWAS. In a Liberian diplomatic passport, he said he was an economist for WAMA. WAMA has issued a statement, the organization WAMA. WAMA has said that guy never worked for them. Liberia is a member of WAMA. Why? Because WAMA is an organ of ECOWAS. So we are part of WAMA. So Waka, we issued a diplomatic passport, our country's diplomatic passport, the highest in passport, the most important passport we have. We issued it last year, October the 5th, 2021, to a drug dealer. And he was using our passport. But that was not his first rodeo. That guy had been doing that thing several times before he was finally caught a few weeks ago. And so we get our passport to a guy, and in the passport, our people at the passport office, or the folks who produce the passport, listed this guy as an economist for an ECOWAS organization called WAMA. Okay, that is what we did. Now, ECOWAS, through its organ, WAMA, has issued a statement that this fella never worked for them.
Never. You use that word never because I'm seeing it here. And not to say he was working there before and then left.
No.
But this is never. He have
no. The things that happen in Liberia that can go scot-free. People can do all kinds of things in Liberia and go scot-free. Liberia is a sick country. We don't realize how sick we are. I mean, it's a drug dealer, a foreigner, arrested at Istanbul airport carrying drugs. And in his possession is a Liberian passport as a Liberian diplomat working for WAMA, an ECOWAS organization. They grab him, he commits suicide. And our government has not issued a statement. Our government has not, look, my man, I'm pretty sure there are terrorists, drug dealers, murderers carrying Liberian passports all over the world. Istanbul, Turkey. This guy was arrested by the police at the airport in Istanbul carrying drugs. And he listed himself. He was listed. Liberia, man. Liberia. Where are the people who are saying I'm bullying the country? Liberia is such a useless country. Liberia, man. A drug dealer carrying our passport. He's arrested. And ECOWAS, WAMA said, no, please. That man never worked for us at all. We don't know him from Adam's stray cat. The country bow. What got the country bow?
And Costa, the person that should be responsible for this, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, is
he?
President in Qatar.
Where's Kimaya? That ugly Kimaya with a mob looking like duck-billed platypus. Where is he?
Yeah. He's with the president in Qatar.
In Qatar with George Weah.
Yeah.
Did you see here Eugene Nangwe in VIP session?
Yeah, I saw them.
Okay.
Every game they go to the VIP session to watch the game. Every game they are watching every game.
And those tickets are freaking expensive. I saw something online. The VIP tickets are freaking. You ain't no duck-billed platypus? Let me show it to you. There's an animal with an ugly mouth called duck-billed platypus. Fellow Liberians, this is a situation we have on our hands.
So the report came up.
This is duck-billed platypus. That is the animal there. Now, fellow Liberians, this is the problem we have on our hands. Kimaya is the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Kimaya was minister when this guy's passport was issued.
Yeah.
Good. I'm told they will take the blank passports from downstairs, from the passport director's office, and the big shots, the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs or Legal, and the Minister proper, they are the ones who will issue these passports. That's what they will do. That is what they will do. A drug dealer arrested with our passport and commit suicide. Ellington, we had the same problem with the passport issue. Dr. Toga McIntosh gave as foreign minister. You know what, I see Toga McIntosh coming back into politics, and I see some of you cheering him on because he's supporting your side. Like Bro Sego, you know, ANC people, you ain't got no business talking in passport scandal. Because Dr. Toga McIntosh sold Liberian passports, including one in a prominent case, to a 30-something-year-old Dutch journalist who did a whole documentary called The Ambassador and made a lot of money from that documentary. Toga McIntosh is in the documentary. The guy recorded him. They're sitting there eating and drinking together. He and Toga McIntosh joined the ANC, and you all were clapping for him. And so all the ANC people, when we're talking about our passports landing in the hands of criminals, don't talk. You have no moral grounds to criticize this government for it. Because when Toga McIntosh did it, we all were outraged. But today he joined your party and you are okay with it. In fact, his sins have been absolved. You have absolved him of his sins. His crime has been absolved because he joined you. Liberians really do not love their country. They love their party or their political leader. Because if you can look at a man like Toga McIntosh and celebrate him joining your side, because he has joined you, so it's okay. Whatever he did is fine. This is Liberia for you. This is Liberia for you. It is a terrible shame. It is a terrible shame. A drug dealer. What does Eduardo want? A drug dealer caught with our passport. And there has not been a single statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Not a statement. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is yet to issue a statement to tell us what's going on. To tell us what is going on. Hey, Liberia. We are a special
And now, And Costa, our president sits there with this particular person that he told to investigate Sheikh Bashiru. Up to now, they haven't come up with any findings, anything like a report on Sheikh Bashiru. Here is another case again on that same person, Mazwa Kemoya. You are passing around with the same man under his watch. Our diplomatic passport is being issued to criminals, drug dealers, or anybody that just come with cash. They will get in our You know how many persons now flying or carrying our passports? We just get to know about these 2 or 3. You know how many persons they have issued.
Okay, you remember the last time we read those passports when we did the Bashir thing and we told you how many passports were issued, diplomatic passports in that period?
Yes.
Hundreds of passports. Hundreds of diplomatic passports were issued. Now, all of them were not issued to criminals. A lot of them were issued to government officials, right? Okay. But guess what? Tons of them were issued to criminals, drug dealers, money launderers, terrorists, you name it, anybody, human traffickers, you name it. This is what corruption does to you, to your country. And nobody has been punished.
Nobody.
This guy, Samuel Aberka, that's his name, who suddenly show up at the airport in that place with the drugs. Look at him. This guy, who gave him the passport? Kimaya was Minister of Foreign Affairs. Who issued this guy the passport? You know about the guy? The passport director cannot issue a diplomatic passport unless he is authorized to do so. The passport director has to be instructed. The instruction comes down from, you know who? The Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs is the one that sends the instruction down to the passport director and say, issue the passport to Joe Blow. Every single time a diplomatic passport is issued, or a service passport, or an official passport, the authorization comes down from the Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs. That's the way it works. That is the way it works. And so they try to put this thing on the passport director's head. Oh, the passport director. But no, the passport director does not issue passports, diplomatic passports, service passports, and official passports without explicit written authorization from the Deputy Minister for Legal Affairs. That's it. Every single time there's a written communication that is sent down to the passport director to issue a passport. So these drug dealers and money launderers and terrorists and human traffickers who are carrying our passports or our passport around the world, that's what happened. They were approved by the people upstairs, and they simply sent the instruction down to the director of passport, and the director of passport did exactly what he was instructed to do. Andrew Wamplu said the same thing. And then after Andrew Wamplu left, because they tried to frame Andrew Wamplu, after Wamplu left, then they tried to frame Mr. Joe Mending. And Joe Mending, according to our sources at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, is an innocent man because the authorization comes from upstairs to give the passport to criminals. But Bwaga, you know what sickens me? We were discussing. We were discussing this thing during the heat of the thing. And these people, Bwaga, let's go to the lines and take some calls. My man is sad, man. While we're discussing the scandal, they were still issuing passports. The scandal was out there, we were discussing it, and they were still issuing passports.
So the long-awaited appearance of Samuel Twe happened yesterday. And he went at the Senate and mesmerized them again on the issue about the $11 million, the subsidy on rice, and why Liberian, let me say, the civil servant aren't taking pay on time. Even they themselves, the Senates, they haven't taken pay for 2 months. So he were to appear there few, weeks ago. Almost 2 times they invited him. He never turned out. So yesterday they asked him, why is it that we sent for you twice and you failed to appear? According to Samuel Twe, he thought that there was no meeting for the Liberian Senate, so that one made he not come. So I think Senator Dillon, that was part of that process. Senator Dillon can just call the money if he's listening and give a more idea on what actually happened yesterday. Because Samuel Twe walked scot-free yesterday. Some were calling for him to be jailed on yesterday. The presiding said no, it can't happen because the man, he's the, even though he's responsible for paying people and whatsoever, but he shouldn't be held accountable for what's happening now, because the entire government, he have to look at the other sector and look at the other sector.
And who was the presiding?
The Senate Pro Tem.
Oh, Abache, okay.
Abache, yeah. The Senate Pro Tem, Abache, went and said that, this man, he's doing his best that he should be doing for us, with the Liberian people. We should just bear patient, even though we ain't taking pay on time, but things are not difficult in the country. All of these things. So those now that were calling for Samuel Twe to be jailed, like the Dillon, the Yombly, and other senators, even his own boy, Mervyn Snow, to frown on him. Why is it that he never appeared for the past 2 times that they invited him? So all of these things happened yesterday in the Senate. And Samuel Twe walked scot-free yesterday.
Well, are you surprised?
I'm not surprised.
The majority of the people in leadership are what? Seditions.
Seditions.
Exactly. Did you expect they will put Twe in jail? Or they will reprimand him, they will do what? No, they are protecting. They always protect the people. So did he tell them when they will take pay?
He said very soon they will start to receive their salary. They should just bear patient a little. And after we are left from the country with 1.5 million, they haven't taken pay yet, but they are telling them to bear patient.
Let's go take calls here, my brother. Let's go take calls. Liberia una wala.
All right, folks. So the phone lines are open 0770-102.
So they can be completely when the man here appear. When the man appears, for them to grill him, then they can be defending him. That Liberia for you.
That Liberia for you. 0770.
When someone the man does not appear, no. When the man goes there, then they can be defending, protecting the man. Let's take calls here, Boga. Let's take calls. Liberia trouble. You know, let me tell you something, folks. When Joe Boga becomes president, on his passport issue, we need to invalidate all the diplomatic passports that were issued to these people out there. They can do it. We need to cancel or invalidate or nullify or void. Pick any of those words. We need to cancel all these diplomatic passports that were issued to people out there. It's in the system. That's the beautiful thing. Why they got it in the system. We need to cancel all of those passports. All the people who were made, like Akin Ojo, that Nigerian drug lord and money launderer who was made, what's the position? Honorary Consul General to Mexico. We need to revoke everything, Doc. That is what we need. Yeah. Let's take calls.
All right, 0770-102-102-886-010-383-555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624171. Let's take, okay, we just mess up on our quarter. Let's take Martina Konante, the Costa Princess, on this line. Martina, good morning and welcome. Good morning, Martina.
Good morning, Boaka. Good morning, the leader. Good morning to our many listeners. Martina Konatia Costa Princess, soon to be Senator Dr. on the land this morning. Boaka, you forget about what the key point Samuel 12 means. Because I think you were asked, why is it that they gave the people check with his signature on it, and the people did not, and they went to the bank, no money was in the bank for their salary. Samuel 12 said that everybody in your office can use his signature. That's what Samuel 12 said. So just imagine another 1 million will go missing, and Samuel 12 will say, you're not in the law, because staff in your office can use his signature to sign any check, so he was not in the law.
Look at that.
It's very scary, but as something like leaders said, Liberia not useless. We the Liberians that we the one useless. Because there are some things happening in their country here. Any serious-minded citizen, they will take to the street. If we the Liberians were really serious in their country, thought that we are not going. We are not even president. Because there are things we are not doing. We have set a record. Since the war was created by God, no president ever set that record before in the war. Before I even talk about Liberians. But Jovia will do it, will go scot-free. People will still be defending him. People will make it look like he's the best president, and people will still celebrate him. But anyway, we are getting there. 2023 is right here, and Jovia and his people, they will pay for everything they're doing to their old lady and children.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you imagine that? A minister will say that he has staffers in his office that can use a signature. So anybody can sign any check at any time.
Wow.
Hey, God. Follow
Did
God,
he
help
really
us.
say that? Wow.
Yeah, that's what Martina is saying. What? Good morning. Yeah, your name is joining us from.
Sorry for our calling.
Welcome, you're live. 1 minute quickly, bro.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. Separate issue. Where whatever you're doing here, we are going to be facilitating. Can you imagine coming floor bring for both the president project, the 1.1 million president travel away? He signed him project and now what it's asking that construction asking the same time, we don't know how much the president travel away.
Okay, my brother, I'm sorry, I just don't know, but your line isn't too good this morning. Hope. Yep.
You know, if we had a serious legislature, you know, they will be having a public hearing now, a hearing into the passport issue. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Go on. I just want to make that point.
Hello, take this person here. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Your name is joining us from. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Because my name is National COB, so I'm calling for crowd down. You know, what is just shocking that Liberian people, they don't know the competence of the guy. Can you imagine? Samuel 12, who is the minister of this country, who sat in front of all of our economic projects in the project, studying the Liberian people that everybody in the office can use the signature just sad because to tell that tomorrow when something even lost in Samuel office, you will tell the people that I'm one can use my signature. We get a lot of people living in my office or working in my office that are using my son. So just tell about I want to remind the people that let's all put hands together that we retire the boys. The incompetent guys, they are too much in this country, so they must be Samuel come and say to us, including the president. We are in all of the country. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. 0770-102-102-886. 010-383-555. What do you make of the passport saga? A notorious drugs dealer was caught with our passport, and then later on he killed himself because he don't want to expose the hands that.
And our government has not said a word.
and our government haven't saying a word to that. Let's take this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Brother.
welcome.
This is Jimmy Flomo calling from New Jersey.
Welcome,
Costa
Mr. Flomo.
Pape.
Welcome.
Yeah, you know, Henry has been talking a lot of good things. You and Henry, or the Costa Show, has been talking a lot of good things on behalf of this country. But the people who don't even have their own bathroom to take bath, who borrowing bathroom to take bath, they will be defending this government. The people who don't even have anything on their head, they have to borrow from their friends. Cheers when they get guests are the people who defending this government. So what is the benefit of defending anybody when you know? Look at the money now that has been spent for, according to the news. See? Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Let's take Sekachipo.
Thank you very much for calling. It's very
related advisor to the Costa. So Sekachipo, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, you know, Henry has been talking a lot of good things. You and Henry, or the Costa Show, has been talking a lot of good things on behalf of this country.
Hello. Okay, Sekachipo.
Apparently, Sekachipo was still listening, and there's a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, BK. Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. I am Sekachipo Kinika, the religious advisor to the Costa Show. I'm calling from Balanceville this morning. You know, sometimes when leaders raise us on issues on this platform, we can look at it so sorrowful to us, man, to me in particular. You know, then Martina has raised a very brilliant point, and I must agree with her. Because the reason these things are happening is because the Liberian people are too complacent. Me, I don't understand whether it is medicine that Jovia is using in this country. But the kind of things that are happening, 3 young men, Lamo children, we are still talking about them. And you will have Liberians sit down, everybody is looking at this action. You know, there's some action, even the opposition leaders. I sometimes wonder whether they are ready. As leader was propounding this morning on this issue about electoral process, they will still sit and wait, and they are still sitting. So I don't understand. Thank you for a minute time.
Thank you so much, Sekachipo, for being a part of it. Now take another person here. There's the weekend's edition of the Costa Morning Show. Let's take Pangomo. Pangomo, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Barker. Good morning, Costa.
Go ahead, you're live.
Okay. This is why the Liberal passport already been on the market on the wall. They've corrupt administration. They wanted there. They're not there for Liberia, even though the education. For me, I don't want you to get tired.
Oh, Pangomo, sorry about that. We have to take another person on this line. 0770-102-102-886. 010-383-555-102-102 are the lines that you can call and be live with us on the Costa Morning Show. We are talking wide range of issues this morning, and your contribution is needed. So we'll take a few more calls. 077. Okay, let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
Brother, my name is Jake Pico. I'm coming from Balanceville. But my name is Jake Pico. I'm coming into the show from Balanceville.
You are live, Pico. Go ahead. Go ahead, you are live.
Yeah, I want to extend my greeting to our leader, Henry Petro Costa. Leader, this morning, I sat by the radio and listen to you narrating the story of the pastor saga. I guess I'm wondering our pastor are falling in the hands of, in the wrong hands of so many people. Even up to some of the criminal cartels are using our pastor for their own personal advancement to damage the image of this country. Because this pastor saga has damaged our country image up there to the extent that some of us can back our head down. And in some people that will know when this pastor saga issue come on, they reach out to us, say some of you, your country may have been damaged with the pastor saga. So this morning I'm deeply frustrated and only waiting for now to remove this Buka Dinsa for in power because he lacked the leadership ability to take our country to the next level. And as a young man who want to see a betterment of this country, I will not sit. I will do everything in my power to make sure the gap is removed for in power. And leader, before I drop the line, I just want to tell you something. I will get to Boakai.
Okay.
As a coordinator of a district, who trying to mobilize things. I have some personal issue, but I can discuss on
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now take this person on the WhatsApp number. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you're the mic joining us from.
Good morning, Henry. Good morning to the Liberian people. This is Andrew Womplu.
And Mr. Womplu, welcome.
Thank you. This morning, I just called to register a few past points that were made in relation to the Liberian passport issue. Firstly, Henry, I appreciate you guys for flagging these things, but I think by now you guys should have known that there are a lot more passports that you guys will be seeing around because of what took place. If you listen to Eugene Nangwe on OK FM when the passport issue was actually in the heat up, he admitted to everything that I said by saying that the things I was saying were not strange. If anyone doubt this, let them go to that edition of OKFM and play Nangwe's words. You get what I'm saying? He said everything I was saying were not strange because they got my phones and so they knew what was in my phone. That was an admittance that the Liberian people needed to really, taking observation of. But no one says something. Right after you did number highlight meetings, the next caller that came said, "It won't show what you see is true. Let him come back here." You know, these guys, I don't know how they are programmed. I just laugh. And so long time, at the time you number information minister, he admitted to the Liberian people that there were a lot of ugly things that were going on with passport. Some are succeeded in stopping, some have not succeed. And so the decision to get rid of me was the best decision because they felt that I was going to expose these things.
Andrew, our passport,
yes.
Our diplomatic passport, we are seeing it in the hands of criminals, drugs dealers, and other people. How do you think they are obtaining these passports?
But the man has said it before, okay?
Yeah.
But let me tell you this. To get the first thing is the foreign ministry is ratting. The foreign ministry is ratting. You have to. I said this the last time when I was on your show. There are people within the foreign ministry that see this thing as their market. You must get rid of them. If you cannot succeed in getting rid of these people, plus those people that are involved with the operation from the executive mansion end, you will not be able to stop anything. Look, let me tell you something. I was in my right mind when I said if seditious or we seditious at the time could not handle this problem of the Liberian people, we should give it back to them. I know what I said. I know what I said, and I'm maintaining that. And every day is getting bigger. Look, let me be very frank with you. CDC cannot manage Liberia now. They have lost grip on everything. And so, for me, I want to plead with Costa to allow me to use this platform to immediately apologize to friends and the Liberian people that are convinced over the time to vote for George Weah. As a CDC at the time, I had a constituent, and I convinced those people to follow me by voting for Weah. I apologize to them. And I apologize to the whole country because my decision to vote for George Weah have led Liberia to another level of suffering, which I regret.
So,
but frankly speaking, it's difficult.
Andrew, you've been in your circle. You've been in your circle. You've been listening to some of these things they are saying. Do you think they still have hope of being re-elected comes 2023?
In which circle, brother? They are not talking to me. The best,
Andrew is no longer part of them. They don't tell him anything.
Okay.
Is to get rid of me. The best result right now for them is to get rid of me because they see that the town of Okada will talk. Because you see, Yuji Fakwa is talking now. My man, it will really start to talk. It will really start to talk. The time to talk is very, very near. We're going to talk, we're going to unearth things.
Okay, bro. Thanks, man. Phone line is open anytime you want to form part of our discussions here. You can call me through like you normally does, right?
All right.
Bro.
Thank you so much, Andrew. We appreciate your call this morning. Let's take some more calls there, Bokai.
Andrew is not just speaking as an individual. Andrew was the former passport director. So you listen to the former passport director. Okay, let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Paco.
Good morning, Paco.
Yeah. Good morning to my parents. Tell you, Costa. Yeah. Tell you, good morning to Paco. Part of the topic, Paco. Paco, look, we are inside and we'll move on there one day. We inside everything in the country, Paco. People want political side. Common football at the Republic of the United States. The people are yet dancing. See the amount of money they spend to and care with him. Get the delegate. Each of the delegate play our resources. But the people says in ahead, it's very in me. Okay. So what's saying? Senator went in. No, that was Senator Porter, Senator Dara Dilo. You are Dilo Senator and Senator. It's suffering too much. And because everything is set in the country, they came to power. But the people says that the very name today is suffering today. And we're going to play England today. We're going to watch again. What kind of president Burger is this a citizen in Ghana? Then you go out on the 8th of December, you'll be coming. The people are celebrating. Look, now what job booking the college or the go and learn education more. We are inside and one day we'll move on there. Thank you, God bless you.
All right, Paco. Thank you so much for calling in. And we're still taking calls 0770-102-102 886-010383. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Baba.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning to Costa. This is the group of calling from the community. Thank you for me to be on your line. Baba, let me say this, right? Minister Prayer appearing in our house yesterday, we are more prayer of the people of Liberia and also the Senate, because that's why we need to avoid the legislation. They're not in our opinion. We get few, but they're not plenty. They still do one that they like, don't be in the rest. That's why the law on Jesus in the body. The opposition senator in the house, they not even respect, and the decision that in majority, that not go saying what they add the message to avert. In the team has not to appear. So the people they add the new phone, don't want for the people who are for the need. Now, about chair about that may not to go because we know what the people are doing for Georgia. If they have to change their own job for Georgia, they can do it. So that about chair and the next area that they give, they now get control on a signature. So they can transfer that money and kind of way. So if they carry the member, Costa will not see it. And the other phone that all school dollar in America do not fear. No opposition leader will fear. We don't have fear. So if we see it necessary, we carry the man. But we don't want to what lane here. So we are like in a state. They all go there. Anyway, job we are going. If someone want to so if like they're talking for us, if someone wants your bike, you know watch your phone. for a show of your girl, come down on the show, yeah, I'm not going to enjoy the 40K. How about the
Thank
you. Will lead to the door one yesterday.
Thank you so much, my brother, for calling in. You have just contributed to the discussion. We're still taking your phone calls on 0770-102-102-86, 010383 555 102 102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 6241771. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, your name where joining us from?
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name where joining us from?
Yeah, my name is Derek Williams, and I call from Freeport.
Welcome, Mr. Williams.
Okay. I just want to tell Costa thank you this morning for raising some issue as usual. But I want to make an appeal to Costa. Let him put my message through. It is too important that Tewon Gonglo go along with Puerta to win a one-term presidency. I mean, I got a message for Honorable Tewon Gonglo, brother, and then Honorable Joseph Human Puerta. I mean, the rating are on the wall that George Weah cannot win election. But then I can hear Costa saying he's not going to back off a third opposition. We don't want a trend that Cummins will be a force for Puerta. So if anything is not about Cummins, I mean, let us put it out so that at the end of the day, Liberia can be rescued. That's a team. Puerta and Tewon Gonglo.
Thank you.
Brother, I mean, that's a liberation team there.
Thank you so much for calling in. We're still taking your calls. Make your contribution. We have a few more minutes to go here on the line. Wherever you are, just place in your calls. We'll take them and make sure that you are through. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 6241771, 0770 102 102. What do you make of Summit West's appearance yesterday at the Senate? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep, your name where joining us from?
Big brother Buckeye. My name is Charles Paul. I'm calling you from Cloud Town. And let me extend thanks and appreciation to you, to my big brother, Henry Costa. I'm a religious follower of him every time. And I do love his analysis and the contribution towards we the Liberia people that he want our country to be changed. Let me extend thanks and appreciation to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to give you an experience of that passport department who call Foreign Affairs. I place writing. Of recent, I just got my passport from there last month. In fact, that place of market ground. Let me just tell you, I place a total market ground because I want to get my regular passport. So when you go to the first session, before they get about 115 people, because as the service they run every regular working day. Yeah, so like when you go, before they collect your form and then go in the hall for the interview, they have business people there. Before you go in the hall, they have first group of people who can talk to you. The other people bringing their own businesses, and then they will sell their business to you. People having tablet, cola, all type of funny businesses they're running over there. Before you go for the interview, then you will spend all that time over there. When you go in the hall, before you do your biometric, just imagine all of the time you spend over there, you have sleepless nights. You go over there to get a passport, you'll be feeling that you will see people coming, passing by you. They're taking their money from there, doing biometric. Why they want to, even when you doing the interview, all the thing, they go over there to go get their passport. Then they will leave you sitting. Once you have spent a lot of time there, they will leave you sitting, and then they start telling other people. I saw it, broke me down. You know, I just felt bad. Like, I regretted the kind of country in which Liberia is now. Right. And then, like, for me, I've never supported George. I would never support him in my life. When I come to the soccer, I would support him, but I'm not in support of him. I'm waiting. I would like to thank Mr. Costa. Thank you. When you come, I'll put my friends together and other people who will vote for him. My vote is for him.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
December 30th, my brother. December 30th. We'll hit the ground. December 30th.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah, this is Philemon Elfire. I do call you from Chizu country.
Go ahead.
Yeah, brother, I listened to the former passport director. No, you're not getting credit to the man on the show. It doesn't like you, if you are in that situation, No matter any wrong thing of President William doing now, he couldn't have come out to speak out. So if the man come and say, you forgive me for doing that and continue to forward your way, forgive me. I thought, oh, that shouldn't get President on the show. If I'm holding a position now, if you are still holding a position, you couldn't have speak out. So I beg you, when you come on, you have to give me that. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's take this other person here. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
Yes, this is Paul M. Stewart calling from Carwell, New Georgia.
Go ahead, brother.
Yes, my first time calling on Costa Show, but I always follow him saying we Nyaton Day. And then following Costa. I want to hear a thing.
Thank you.
Actually, I really want to ask Costa whether if the election, if the people delay the election business, there can be a interim president.
Good. I hope you can hear me. If we don't do the elections when we should do the elections, and then January comes 2024 when we cannot have an inauguration for a new president, democratically elected president, what happens is that I'm not a constitutional lawyer, but this much I can say to you, we would be running into a constitutional crisis, which means this government's legitimacy will have expired, and then we would be talking an interim government. Yes. So it is not in Mr. Weah's interest to not organize and hold elections. Because if he fails to do that on time, when the law says it must be done, then Mr. Weah will not be president. It is as simple as that. Let's take some more calls, Ebara. It is as simple as that.
All right, let's take Mohammed Kone on the line. Mohammed, good morning, welcome. Chicharito.
Yeah, good morning, Boakai, and good morning to leader Pedro Costa. Yesterday, I saw a comical event in the Senate. But the more annoying thing about it is the minister was lying up, rapidly lying. Then the senators were seated, listening to the lie and making it appear that Tua is saying the truth. The diabolical lies out of Tua more. It signifies that the Senate is the bunch of idiots sitting down there who they feel they're good. They don't know what they are doing. Because you can't tell other, Tua cannot tell that you pay November, even the senator having received their October and November salary. But Tua is standing right in front of them, Tua making it appear that people are receiving a November salary. Then the senator having received their October and November salary. So who are those that Tua are paid for November? No civil servant in Liberia that Tua ever paid November. It is a diabolical lie from the belly of the devil. Tua is a devil. Tua is a lie that the joker of a minister can family with it. You bring it from the senators. I'm disappointed in the Senate. And the more annoying thing also is those munya pikine who don't have food to eat are the ones on social media say that November salary ready. Even if you say whatever you're not working, those are working making it clear that they haven't been paid. But those jokers under the Sycamore Motors making it appear that 12 have paid people. What kind of put in so? What kind of put in power so? So when we elected jokers, bunch of jokers in power, they don't even care about the Liberian people. What they care about to just loot and empower themselves. That is wrong. That's why some of us will continue with me or burning or compromising to change this idiot out of power. We're tired. We don't deserve this. And we need to end the particular suffering. The people are suffering, people are catching hell. We need to end it. Let's see time because someone there. Let me conclude. Conclude safely, Bakai. One of the issues raised by the Pedro Costa to do with the passport matter. That entire foreign ministry, that social cartel, that cartel they build there. All the proceeds they can get from their passport or these, they can go across. That sanity they build. So nobody can get anybody get accountable. I believe the president is in the know. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mohammed. Let's take this person.
Mohammed Chikaruto Kone.
Good morning.
I agree with you. There's no way they're selling all these passports and Joe Weah didn't know about it. Otherwise, Joe Weah will fire people.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
Yeah, this is Jenny calling from Chapel Hill.
Go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, let me say thank you to MVP Costa. You know, this guy been my favorite or political talk show host from time to time. From the time he and the more time. You know, I like it with us, articulation. Let me just tell you today, for me, I consider Georgia as a political empty county. You know, the county that doesn't have power. The only line down there, ghetto, there for the knee. You know, I can hear people saying, "Oh, let Georgia come back." He's spending too much time there. For me, I just consider Georgia as pressing and asking the thing. So the pressing and asking that is same thing. So I get that means necessary for Georgia to be in a country because when you hear the same thing, when you not hear the same thing. Even when you not hear say okay, but then when you hear, yeah, seriously. So thank you for the show. 2023, we're waiting, and of course, I will be in that land, the land I will be welcoming you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
Calling.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. December 30th, we're coming home. We will have tons and tons of buses to pick our people up and to from RRA straight to the Unity Party headquarters, where we will have the formal program, December 30th, on the morning of December 30th. So save the date, December 30th. Waka, we need to do a jingle to have running on the show from now straight to December 30th. Just so I mean, thousands of people are already aware. Thousands and thousands of people are already aware. And so we're looking forward to seeing you all. I'm very excited. November has pretty much ended. Today is the 25th, 5 more days to go. And we're looking forward to the 30th of December to be home with you all. Let's take 2 more calls, Debwaka. Our time is really up, but we'll take 2 more calls. No, make it one, just one call. Who's that one last caller?
All right, let's take this person here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yep, your name is joining us from?
Yeah, okay, my name is Garban Selekor, and I call you from District 4, incoming lawmaker office, Buigabagoja. I'm happy to be on this show. Thank you, and thank you. Brother, there are some contributors that just put my mind. Look, we need to find a leader, the one that can really lead us, and that understand and knows the mark of a healthy leadership. This is Liberia that belongs to us, not one person, not group of people. And
okay. So you called your phone off, no problem. You are our last caller for today, cause.
Thank you very much. And saying part, I see your comment. You said Sir Joseph offered 7 buses for my coming. Tell him we don't want his buses. The buses too old. They're going to break down. And then especially you probably get the rotting ones. So we don't want Sir Joseph's buses. We are we're chartering 10 buses for the day. 10. And other people will bring their private vehicles, other people will come. And lots of people will come from all over the place. But we're chartering 10 buses for our people to take them to the airport and to bring them back from the airport. So we don't want Sir Joseph's buses. And just so you know. Thank you so much, folks. God bless you all. And I'm going to California today. And this is my first trip to California. I've never been to that part of the country. And I'm looking forward to, what it is that's, yeah. All right. So see you all. Bye-bye.